it. Don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like. Find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make you look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me. Maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your every doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
There we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you know, you know. Trying to figure out why we are still getting some of this echoing sound in the background after it's on and over with. All right. Hopefully,
There we go.
Maybe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you know, you know. Trying to figure Still waiting for some of this music to die out. We are still getting why it's still playing. Some of this echoing sound in the background after it's on and over with. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Value Wrestling. I'm the big time. All right. Pete Baldwin. This is yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you know, the Value of Wrestling. This is the IWCP Independent Wrestling Community Podcast. And I don't know why it's still playing. So we are gonna figure out some of this echoing wrestling. I'm the big time in the Baldwin. This system. The Value of Wrestling. This is the IWCP. We're trying to make this work, but we're gonna see how this goes. So we are gonna figure out some of this echoing. I'm the big time. Yeah, it's echoing. You know what? We're gonna have to cancel. The Value of Wrestling is the IWCP. We're trying to make this work, but we're going to see how this goes. Okay, we're just going to have to cancel the TikTok live feed there because that is just killing it all. It's double feeding through my system and echoing like crazy, and we don't need that. Hopefully you didn't all hear that. So we're just going to have to stick with YouTube and try to go live on TikTok. But anyways, I'm the big time BT Baldwin. This is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about everything independent wrestling right here on your Thursday nights. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for welcoming me back. It's been a hot minute. Moving, as you can see, a brand new look to the studio behind me now. I'm in a different studio building. And we had to upgrade the internet to give us the internet that we can do to get the quality up and get the quality of the video out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you tuning in to the IWCP. The Value of Wrestling is going to make its stagnant return with reviews and other things. We're going to do shows like Let's Talk About It. We got a lot to talk about. Maybe tomorrow I will get on here and we'll do an extra show about Let's Talk About It, to talk about a lot of things that have happened this week in professional wrestling, what's going on. We had Survivor Series, we had Raw, answers of answers not there, the rumors between Chris Jericho, John Cena's final opponent, and of course, we pay our condolences to CM Punk and the loss of Larry. If Punk were ever going to have a dog, Larry would be the dog that Punk would have, and unfortunately, Larry is no longer with us, so our condolences out to CM Punk. And we hope that, you know, he gets through it. We know we love that dog. That dog was important to him. And then, you know, we appreciate everything he does. Go fuck yourself. Wow. That was not the button I meant to push right there, but that's okay. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's the IWCP. Let's talk about independent wrestling right here in California this weekend. And we're going to get right into it, right? Say his name and he appears. Ooh, yes. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Yes, you believe in Joe Hendry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it because tomorrow is Friday, December the 5th, and a lot of wrestling going on tomorrow. So we're going to talk about it. The IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about the independent wrestling. The show is going down. Starting tomorrow, Friday, December 5th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 2045 California Avenue, Suite 110 in Coronado, California. You're going to catch up with 3PW Live Pro Wrestling from 3PWA, bringing you some great professional wrestling right there in Coronado, California. It is going to be deck the halls with lots of brawls. Friday, December 5th. That's tomorrow, 7 p.m. First bell. Again, that address is 2045 California Avenue, Suite 110, Coronado, California. It's Pizza Fans, home of the Flying Pizza Saucers, so that should be something fun. It's the Arena Dome, La Arena. They're celebrating 10 years. General admission is $25. Front row is $35. Kids 3 to 12. General admission is $15. You can check them out at 3PW Alliance on Instagram, or also check out CCW Academy on Instagram, or go to the website. That is 3pwa.com. Yes, 3pwa.com on the interwebbies. Check them out, ladies and gentlemen. Also tomorrow in Santa Barbara, RMW Lucha Libre taking place at 1111 East Mason Street, Santa Barbara, California. If you're going to be in Santa Barbara, California, you might want to check them out. Mexican Wrestling Lucha Libre Night, Friday, December the 5th. First bell at 7 p.m., taking place at Franklin Elementary at 111 East Mason Street in Santa Barbara, California. Some names going to be there that look like, let's see, is that Pentagoncito, Jesus Garcia, Mini Kendo, Brazito, El Fatal will be there. El Fatal will be there along with former WWE superstar going to be at this show, none other than the Masters himself, the man of the Master Lock, Chris Masters. That's all taking place at RMW Lucha Libre tomorrow night, 7 p.m. First bell. That is going to be at Franklin Elementary School at 1111 East Mason Street, Santa Barbara, California. So if you're in Santa Barbara tomorrow, there is some wrestling to take place. The big event tomorrow, December the 5th, 7 p.m. bell time, 9 p.m. in Yuba City, 1282 Hassett Avenue in Yuba City, California. The inaugural tournament, the Pro Championship Wrestling. Yes, PCW brings you the Prospect Cup. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a tournament for the Cup starting December 5th, 1282 Hassett Avenue, Yuba City. Pre-sale tickets, $15, so you need to get your tickets before now, and $20 at the door. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is at 7 p.m. Some big names going to be there. Reno, Nash, Price, Dorian, Cass, Aiden Andrews, Ray, Rogan, OC, lots of names going to be here in the house for this inaugural tournament. PCW Prospect Cup, something you want to check out tomorrow night, Friday night, in Yuba City, 1282 Hassett Avenue, Yuba City, California. That is all tomorrow. Also tomorrow, big event. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going down in New York when Big Time Wrestling, not Big Time Me, but Big Time Wrestling presents Not So Silent Night at 6430 Thornton Avenue, Newark, California. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Big Time Wrestling in the Bay Area on a Not So Silent Night, December 5th. Bell time, 7:30 p.m. It's the Newark Pavilion, 6430 Thornton Avenue in Newark, California. Tickets are on sale, $30 for adults, $10 for kids. BigTimeWrestling.eventbrite.com is where you can buy tickets. I'm sure you can buy tickets at the door. This is a big event. It's the former man known as Karrion Kross, back to Killer Kross, will be in action with Scarlett. QT Marshall looking like he's going to be there. The Flying Lion Marcus Lewis looks to be there. AEW star whose name Harley, I can't remember her full name. I believe is going to be there from looking at this poster, right? Can't tell. But hey, card always subject to change. Don't take my word for it. But show up if you're not got anything else to do. You're going to be over in the Newark area of California for Big Time Wrestling, presenting Not So Silent Night. Also on Friday night, Millennium Pro Wrestling brings Sleigh Bell Slam. Yes, Newark Millennium Pro Wrestling Sleigh Bell Slam taking place at 19,801 Nordhoff Place, Suite 110 in Chatsworth, California. If you're looking for something to do in the Chatsworth, California area, well, look no further than Millennium Pro Wrestling when Sleigh Bells Slam. Bell is at 7:30. Tickets are $15. Like I said, 19,801 Nordhoff Place, Chatsworth. Also, and finally, Friday night wraps up with Slamtown presents December Underground. Yes, Slamtown returning to Oakland, California at 1658 12th Street in Oakland, California. This is a show for 21 and over when Slamtown returns to the Continental Club, 1658 12th Street in Oakland, California. Tickets available at eventbrite.com. You can check out www.birdswillfall.com for more information. This is a project in connection with Hoodslam, if I'm correct. So Slamtown presents December Underground, if you're looking for some great wrestling action in Oakland, California tomorrow night. Also, no, that's Friday. Now let's get to Saturday. Saturday, Alameda, Almanac Brew House. Doors open at 5:30. Bell time, 6:30 p.m. Almanac Brew House, Brew Company, 651 West Tower Avenue in Alameda, California. If you get your tickets online, they're $20, $25 at the door. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the return of Puppet Wars. Yes, Silent Nights Broken Strings. Puppet War returns to the Almanac Brew Company for another great show with some great talent and great names going to be in action in Alameda, California. So if you're out in the Alameda, California area, I've been to this venue. This is an amazing venue. Love the Almanac Brewery. Love what Puppet Wars does with this place. This is a fun show. This is all ages show, even in a brewery. It is all ages. Bring the family. Get excited. This is good times, fun times. Definitely worth the venture out to check it out. So come on out for Puppet Wars tomorrow or Saturday night. Also on Saturday night in Long Beach, California, Dream Slam Wrestling presents Winter Wonderland. Yes, this is Dream Slam Wrestling, live pro wrestling with Winter Wonderland. And this is going to take place at 233 East Anaheim Street in Long Beach, California. This is a toy donation and holiday raffle special discounts with new toy donations. All ages 21 plus. Bar pet friendly, all ages, 21 plus, bar pet friendly. That's confusing. It says all ages 21 plus for the bar, and it's pet friendly. Okay, so they mushed it all together because the poster says all these things, and what that is it's all ages. There's a 21 and plus bar, and this show is also pet friendly. There we go. Tickets available at eventbrite.com at the door. That's Saturday, December 6th, 7 p.m. is bell time, 233 East Anaheim Street in Long Beach, California. Dream Slam Wrestling presents Winter Wonderland. Also in action on Saturday over in Pacheco at Pacheco Square Gardens, 110 2nd Avenue, Suite D8. Action Coast Wrestling brings you Resurgence. Yes, Action Coast Wrestling back in action. So make sure you show up there. Pacheco, December 6th, that's Saturday. Family friendly event. All ages, doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8 p.m. Resurgence coming to you from Action Coast Wrestling. Also, Game Changer Wrestling is headed to Los Angeles, California, 4315 Melrose Avenue, Los Angeles, California. It is GCW, the highest in the room 4, takes place this Saturday. Jack Evans is returning to GCW, so if you're into the want of the return of Jack Evans, well, there's your place and time. Check out Game Changer Wrestling in Los Angeles, California. You can go to you can check them out across the board. Game Changer Wrestling is on Facebook. You can follow them on Facebook. I'll see if they have any other information to dig out. Lots of big events that they're advertising coming up in the new year. Okay, yes. Let's dig into here. Here's the Los Angeles update. GCW World Title match. Effie will take on Atticus Cougar. I hope I'm saying that right. Also, Tremont will take on Damien 666. Jillian takes on Jack Evans. Drew Parker takes on Cyclope. Priscilla Kelly takes on Vampirus. YDNP BOF in the house to do that. Oh, okay, it's Joey Janela versus Jack Evans. Joey Janela, excuse me. That's why it threw me off. They didn't have Joey Janela on there. So this should be a great show for you in Los Angeles area. If you're going to be there, check it out. Game Changer Wrestling back in LA. Yeah. We're still good. We're still good. We're still running live. We're still running strong. It's good to see. We're 22 minutes in. We got a couple more things to talk about real quick. Also on Saturday, live from Avery, California, 4529 Highway 4, California Highway 4 in Avery, California. 209 Dragon's Den presents December to Dismember. Names like the big MF champion Para Singh, CJ Dirt, Jay Cruz, Super Beast going to be in the house for this December to Dismember. Brought to you by 209 Dragon Den at Howard's Mystic Saloon. Free admission. It's 21 and over. It looks like only for this show. 4529 Highway 4 in California, Avery, California to be exact. California Highway 4. So check out them if you're looking for something to do in the Avery or the foothills of California this year or this Saturday. Just get to the right point, let me give you a little idea of where Avery, California is. It's been a minute since I've been up to Avery, California. Avery, California, up on Highway 4. If you go east of Angels Camp, up past Douglas Flat, up past Murphy's, just before you get to Arnold, hopefully just below the snow line, you should be able to get there. So be there Saturday, December 6th, Avery, California. Now Sunday, December 7th, San Diego, California, Primal Pro Wrestling presents Primal Rage. This takes place at 4877 Mercury Street in San Diego, California. You can check out Primal Pro Wrestling on Facebook and Instagram. This is at 4877 Mercury Street, San Diego, California. Bell time is 3 p.m. Tickets, general admission is $20. Kids 12 and under are free. If you're in San Diego looking for some wrestling action, check out Primal Rage, brought to you by Primal Pro Wrestling San Diego. Finally, Sunday, and that is Sunday, this Sunday, December 7th, Banning, California, 789 North San Gorgonio Avenue. If you know, you know. Gorgonio. I may not be able to pronounce that right, but there you go. It's going to be Empire Wrestling Federation coming to you with some live pro wrestling action. The Banning Community Center, Pro Wrestling Lucha Libre, Santa's Big Adventure is going down. Santa Claus is going to be in a match. It looks like here they had the Trailer King versus Honest John, Santa Claus versus the Collector, the Hollywood Knight versus the National Treasure, Rayshawn Prince, not the National Treasure that we all know and love. You know, Nick Aldis, the general manager of SmackDown. No, this is the National Treasure, Rayshawn Prince. El Chivo takes on the Highlander, Michael Badwolf, taking on Ernie Valencia, plus Ron Kilborn, All Guts Eddie, Flying Franny Fantastico, Flying Frane Fantastico, and more. Whew, that is a mouthful. Night of fun. It's a night full of fun for the whole family. Doors open at 4 p.m. 6 matches. General admission is $20. Kids 12 and under are $10. Cash only at the door. All matches sanctioned by Commissioner Jack Fancy. For info, check out www.empirewrestlingfederation.com online. Get your tickets. Empire Wrestling Federation at 789 North San Gorgonio Avenue in Banning, California. The Banning Community Center, Banning, California, if you're looking for something to do on Sunday. That is your week, or this weekend in professional wrestling. I want to be back next week. Lots of shows going on next week. PWA, Pacific Wrestling Alliance, Stars of Wrestling, Valley Wrestling Connection, SoCal Pro, Imagine Pro, California Championship Wrestling, East Bay Pro Wrestling, Oasis Pro Wrestling, Circle 6, Ugly Dojo in the house too, with shows next weekend. One Ring Circus and New Traditional Lucha Libre, all presenting matches coming up next weekend that we hope to get more in depth, and plenty more to come after that. But ladies and gentlemen, that is your independent wrestling wrap up. Lots of big events that have gone down. We are just waiting to see all the kicks and caboodles and everything else that's going down. As always, I appreciate you for being here. I hope you enjoy the new studio look. I should be here with more shows. I do want to do a show. If I get some time tomorrow, I may drop in and do some stuff with you, talking about recent events. Hopefully we can get back to Monday Night Raw reviews, maybe some SmackDown reviews. Maybe we'll talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to AEW. You never know what we're going to talk about, what we're going to do. But as always, this is the Value of Wrestling. This is the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, the IWCP, in a new studio, better internet. I wish we could get TikTok to work, but it was giving me a lot of echoing troubles. So we'll have to figure out how to fix all of that out so it does work appropriately, maybe in the future. But for now, I thank you for being here. I thank you for joining us. Make sure you ring that bell for notifications so whenever we go live again or new videos come up, you'll be the first to know. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe. Join the Value Wrestling family. We're always growing. We're always getting bigger, better, and better. Bigger, better, and better. There you go. Remember, don't be a pretender, be a contender. Get in the ring. Let's do the dance. Let's do it. Also, you know, you can like wrestling, but don't be that guy. Don't be the mark. What do you got to say about it? If you want to be me, try to outdo me, but that's okay. I will always be me right here. So make sure you're paying attention to Value Wrestling. I'm the big time BT Baldwin. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get out of here. Let's just go with this. And it's coming, right? Yes. Glorious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get out of here. I will see you on the next one.